Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge will ruin a make-usual session before Steffy and Finn get their coming caller. At Forrester Creations, Will and Electra will partake some lovey-dovey moments in the design office. Ridge has been caught kissing on the job more times than he can count, so he surely wouldn't view it as a big deal. The far bigger concern for Ridge will be Luna, especially after he gets updates on Electra's recent battle with her. Ridge will remind Electra of how dangerous Luna is and agree with Will about the significance of being careful. At Precipice House, Finn will dig his heels in when it comes to keeping Luna at a distance. After Luna faces yet another rejection from her father, she'll formally again hold Steffy responsible. Luna will decide Steffy has blown her last chance, so she'll move forward with a gun purchase and a drastic plan to wipe Finn's woman off the chart. As for Finn and Steffy, Ridge will be their coming caller. You can go. Ridge will flip out over Luna showing up at the Precipice House unannounced again, so he'll rage over Luna's Steffy quest and contend they've to lay down the law. Cleric may lash out now that Sheila has come clean about meeting with Luna behind his reverse. Although Cleric will feel betrayed, Sheila will hope the fact that she's confessing now will mean commodity to her hubby. Sheila wants to be good of the love that Deacon's giving her and the trust they've been erecting. That's incompletely why Sheila is making this admission, but another part of all this will be her growing fears regarding Luna and what she's able of. Sheila may sound the alarm to Cleric about Luna's minatory side rearing its unattractive head formerly more and putting Steffy at threat. Sheila will have some unsettling news for Poppy latterly this week as well. Steffy faced inhuman allegations while Sheila revealed a secret to Deacon. At the sanitarium, Lee advised Finn that he could suppose of Luna as his child after the horrible effects she'd done. Lee didn't want that to open the door to Finn feeling sorry for Luna, who took out 2 men and nearly excluded Steffy, too. Finn conceded that he'd always have a natural connection to Luna just like the bone. Heed to Sheila. Lee sounded worried over the Sheila bio mama citation, so Finn assured Lee that she'd been a great mama to him. Although Finn claimed he'd cover his family from Luna, Lee remained concerned that Luna would go against his warning and pull commodity. At the Forrester manse, Ridge cancelled a meeting so he could spend time with Taylor. Taylor and Ridge enjoyed some romantic moments before agitating Steffy's happy family with Finn, Kelly, and Hayes. Still, there were enterprises about Bill getting Luna out of the slammer. Ridge raised his fears about Luna going off the rails again and putting Steffy in jeopardy. Cleric set up a distracted Sheila at the apartment, so she admitted this was about Steffy, Finn, and her grandchild. Cleric originally allowed Sheila meant Hayes, but Sheila clarified that she was talking about Luna rather. After Cleric went on a diatribe about Loony Luna, Sheila wished he wouldn't call her that. Cleric said if the cray-cray fits and grew uneasy as Sheila geared up for a concession. Sheila eventually revealed that she'd intimately been meeting with Luna and threw Cleric for a circle. At Precipice House, Luna gave Steffy an station and refocused out that she made sure Steffy was alone. Once Electra and Will start making out, that'll be Ridge's cue to accidentally barge in and intrude their private time together. Will and Electra are supposed to be working anyway. As a result, Electra and Will may be a bit embarrassed over Ridge walking by on them locking lips. Steffy reached for her phone to call for help, but Luna made it clear that they demanded to talk. Luna blustered about Steffy keeping her from Finn since she felt he'd open his heart to her if Steffy would attack him for it. Steffy allowed. Luna was delusional and that she belonged in captivity. Luna argued that she was still suffering and suggested being kept down from Finn was worse than a jail cell. As effects got hot, Luna advised that she wouldn't let Steffy take down this chance to get to know her pater. Luna ultimately rehashed her nonage sob story, but Steffy argued that other people faced struggles and didn't resort to the same crimes. Although Luna acted like she'd changed because of Finn, Steffy wasn't buying it, especially since Luna was still condemning other people and not taking responsibility for her conduct. Luna indicted Steffy of being inhuman, so Steffy couldn't believe what she was hearing after all the horror Luna had unleashed. After Luna prayed Steffy not to keep her from Finn, she played down her earlier station and claimed she was into trouble. Luna argued that she was just hopeless and tried to move Steffy to let her have some father-son time. Steffy remained forcefully against the idea as Finn showed up and flipped out over Luna's presence. Finn asked about the kitties, but Steffy assured him that they thankfully weren't there. After Finn refocused out that Luna wasn't supposed to be at the precipice house, she made another plea. Everyone differently had turned their reverse on Luna, so she prayed Finn not to let Steffy make him do the same. Luna will make some wild moves. The show doesn't have to get relief of Liam fully. Indeed, if Liam perishes due to his inoperable brain excrescence or maybe a shocking Steffy deliverance, that doesn't mean he has to be gone permanently. There are clearly ways of keeping people around on day dramatizations, indeed those who have passed on. It'd be easy for Clifton to keep making appearances as Liam's ghost for numerous times to come. Liam has formally promised that he'll always be with Steffy, Hope, Kelly, and Beth. Although Liam may not be there physically, he'll ever be in the hearts of his favored bones. That could lead to occurrences where Liam shows up in spurt form to guide Steffy and Hope when effects get tough. As the girls get aged, Liam could appear to Beth and Kelly, too. Kelly and Beth will be navigating their delicate teenage times before you know it. That's especially true on day dramatizations since Sora's, or soap opera rapid aging pattern, is so common. Indeed, Bill and Will might need ghostly visits from Liam sooner or laterly. Liam seems to have gotten wiser now that he's preparing to face a grim fate. Perhaps Liam will save some of that wisdom for unborn appearances if his spirit pops up to offer advice. How would you feel about Liam appearing as a ghost for return visits? If Liam really passes down as anticipated, it'd at least be a way to keep seeing him. Liam will continue to make updates to his perspective as the end draws near. Brooke drinking her son Bridget with a clinch, Donna and Pam opening up their gifts on the settee in the Forrester manse and realizing they'd the same thing as we hear Steffy tell Finn, there's nothing like the power of Christmas. The action also switches to the captivity where Bill encounters a beaten and bruised Luna. It brings out his defensive side as he asks the youthful manslayer, "What the hell happened to you?" She looks up at him, her eyes filled with stopgap that he'll find a way to help her. Brooke has eventually gotten her chance to speak with Ridge to attempt to explain why she took the Forrester Creations CEO job when Carter offered it to her. "This is all for you," Brooke tells the love of her life. Ridge, on the other hand, isn't buying it. "You put a cutter in my reverse for me," he asks her, incredulous at her logic. Remy is talking to Electra, who demanded her good friend to be a comfort to her during a veritably low moment in her life, having been fired at Forrester. "I meant what I said," Remy tells Electra, adding, "I'm then for you just like ahead." As we hear him say that, we see Electra searching what looks like Remy's place, her eyes widening before she literally screams. Does this mean she eventually knows who her snooper is? Carter and Hope, a different kind of captivity for Luna and Steffy and Finn face a challenge. Covers on that list will be the resolution of who's in charge at Forrester Creations, the family fashion business that was commandeered down from Ridge and Steffy by Carter and Hope in 2024. It'll be a battle royale, assured Belle, noting a really dramatic outgrowth in the first part. Zend will be heavily in the blend as he embraces stepping up as a developer, while battling passions that he's betraying Eric and Ridge. And while there will be plenitude of love for Carter and Hope throughout the story, the new couple will be put to the test. Creating a Forrester scent, observers will learn that the character is actually a factory by Steffy. "She's going to use veritably intriguing ways," said Belle. Although she appears pious to Carter, her ultimate thing is to get the company back in the family. With the Forrester preemption derailing Brooke and Ridge's happy relationship, it's opened the door for another go at the Brooke/Ridge/Taylor triangle. Belle promised enough racy time for the triad, incited by Brooke's acceptance as new CEO of the company, which Ridge sees as a treason. Taylor will agree, so we're going to explore their relationship a bit further, added Belle. On the Luna front, Bill, whose nonage was analogous to that of the worried youthful woman, feels compelled to help her. "We don't know whether he's being played or not," teased Belle, adding that Luna's re-emergence will keep the Nozawa family front and center. Both her mama, Poppy, and Aunt, Lee, will be in the story blend, and Ted King, Lee's partner, Jack, will be returning for another chapter of the story with this family. As for the show's other characters, Belle noted that Steffy and Finn would be facing a new challenge. "They're as strong as a couple can be, and we'll see if they can ride the coming storm," said Belle. "And there's a story on the horizon for Sheila and Deacon and Liam."